is also visible.
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
So without much delay, we'll jump into our session. Thanks for joining our 20 use cases challenge learning sprint. So we are on day three. So first day we have gone with some scenarios related to variables and string or manipulations, where we have covered some regex related information. And second day we have seen semantic activities, and also we have seen how AI actually comes into picture to work on things and all, right? So without much delay, today we will just try to see something also a AI component today, which is I can say like extension of yesterday semantic activities. It's like you're coding, right? But here you will not utilize any single piece of code, but still you will be able to work on some sort of automations. Let's see what is the feature and all. Um, Without much delay, I just want to introduce about myself. I'm Kiran, having overall 7+ years of experience in the IT industry. And relevant to RP, I have like 4 to 5 years. I'm presently working as senior software engineer at Signity, Hyderabad, and I'm an active UiPath community member, and I've been recognized as UiPath MVP for year 2024. I'm also certified advanced test engineer and also advanced developer too. And I think today we don't, but he is also part of a particular series. And we also have our community chapter lead for Visakhapatnam. Patul, can you just introduce so that we can just jump to our sessions?
So, yeah, hi everyone. Myself, Patrudu, I have total 9+ years of experience and 7+ years into UiPath implementations. And currently, I'm working as an associate architect with S Technologies. And I was awarded with UiPath MVP for the year 2024. And also, I'm certified architect and test automation engineer and advanced developer and specialized AI associate as well. Yeah, that's pretty much about me. And I lead the Vizag chapter of UiPath community as well. Over to you, Saikiran. Thank you.
Thank you. Just to reiterate that, hey, this 10 days of series, we are just providing some awards and recognition directly from UiPath and also our partner Hyperautomation-ai team. So you'll have seven prizes, five of $70 and two of $40, and four goodies from Hyperautomation team. And also you will also be featured in the community newsletter. So how to get featured in all these things? So thing is that like you should join all the 10 sessions. You should be uploading all the tasks we are trying to provide as part of the challenge. So where you can upload these things, I'll just quickly show you where you can do that. Sorry. So we have our community thread here which is created for us. If you can see here, we have been seeing that there were two challenges, one for data scraping, on for utilization of semantic activities. So it's for the day two. We have seen people are uploading their challenges. Yes, we have seen Bhuvaneshwarans are also doing the challenges. Kancharla, Mahisha, Aditi, Akash, Chetan, Devendra. So people are trying to upload their tasks and all. So we will try to evaluate all the tasks, and based on which we will try to announce the winners at the last day of the particular series and all. Right. So this is how you can just upload the task for getting all the information related to all the links and all. We are also trying to post everything handle, where you can just follow Hyper Automation AI, and also you'll be getting all the information related to the particular series through our WhatsApp channel and all. Yes, I've also pinged the WhatsApp channel link in the group. I'm again posting it so that if you are not part of the particular channel, you can just join so that you can just get more updates on this particular series and all. Right. So let me just jump back. This is how you need to provide the use cases and all, and you can just upload right from 16th September to 27th of the September. So it's a 10 days series starting from Monday to Friday, and next week you will have another 5 days of sessions. Now we are on the day three. Still, if you are on day three, yes, you will get the recordings. Yes, there is some sort of delay from our end because this is our new application, baby. Uh, so we are trying to just get those catch hold of the recordings and try to upload. It's taking some time, so just bear with us. We'll definitely update you on the recording status. Fine. So submissions, as we said, you just need to upload those submissions at the thread, looping us, and also the series supporter. We have Lori from UiPath. She's a marketing community manager, so she's supporting us on this particular series and all. Yes. So without much delay, so these were the two cases which we thought of show. So one is again a better version of what I can say, uh, the utilization of AI with the clipboard AI. So we have a different component here. As we know that there are lots of components inside UiPath and all. So one such component or one such advanced sort of a feature we just want to showcase today you with all of us is related to clipboard AI. I'll show you right from where you can download, how you need to install, how you can actually utilize all these things. We'll just have a walkthrough. And the second thing is we will have an input in an Excel where you just need to replace keywords from the Word document and convert that to a PDF. It's a simple use case where we will try to utilize Word activities, but just to make sure that we are familiarized with some Word sort of activities, with some Excel activities, and also what you can bring some impact here. Yeah, we'll try to just see these things. So these were the two use cases we thought of showing. So let me jump into our actual part where I will just quickly show you what was the scenarios we are trying to achieve here. So let me just open the problem statement here. Yesterday we seen that semantic activities with a single you are able to achieve all the things what a form can be diligently understandable without any instructions from a human, right? So let's see the simple exercise, like same thing, like we'll try to utilize the same application RPA challenge, but I'll not open UiPath Studio here. Okay, so it will be an assistant to the human workforce. Like let's say people are trying to extract some data. It's an input sources in Excel, uh, but they don't have any sort of what I can say, the coding sort of knowledge and all. They don't know anything about UiPath, but still they want to utilize the UiPath features and all. Yes, clipboard AI is one such assistant which can help you out without any coding experience. It can be an agent for you if you are trying to just do copy paste activities, because like you're trying to copy data from Excel and you're trying to paste it in some ABC application, right? That is what you're trying to achieve. So let's see how we can just do these things. Before that, first thing is basically you need clipboard AI. So let me show you the steps how you can actually. So steps to download. This is the document. I will try to share it in the same thread, which can help you out in trying to access these things, right? First of all, I'll try to just open this website, which will just help us to download directly the application, which is Clipboard AI. So we just need to simply provide some details at the bottom. Yes, it is the details I need to provide. You can just even provide your Gmail address. Okay, so you can just provide some company details. If it's not, also that's totally fine. So you can just provide your country and also job title. Okay, and I'll just say like simply click download. So automatically, I think we will be able to download our clipboard AI the file, which will help us. It's around like 100 MB space file, which will help us to install the clipboard AI. Right? Yes, it's downloaded. So let me open our downloads to just see that it's available for me. Even you will also get some email ID to your email, your path. So it's already downloaded. So what I'll do is double click on this thing to just install. So I'll say like I'll accept all the terms, click on next, click on install. So please wait while the step wizard installs your path clipboard AI. So I'll just say like changes to this thing. So your path extension, you want to force close them, select no. If you want to restart the browser later, I'll say like for the Chrome, yes. So your path extension, I'll say no because the recording will be stopped. Okay, so fine. It's almost done. Where I can just utilize the clipboard AI here. Fine. So this is what our clipboard AI looks like. This is our application, simple application. It's a clipboard AI direct from the AirPath. So what I'll do is I'll just try to launch our application. So we have our application here, which is the RPA challenge, right? Okay, I'll just open this application RPA challenge. Fine, and also I just need some input, right, to copy paste the things. So we have our input here, input sheet. Sorry, this is not our input. So let's say that this is our input. Okay, so this is our input, right? So here if you can see that we'll only copy data from the selected cells, and secondly you'll just hit on paste here. That is what simply you'll try to do. So I'll just select this particular data and hit on copy. So it has copied the data. So now I'll try to say like paste the data, right? So for pasting, this is the data I just want to go with. So I'll say like hey, paste the data here. So you need to install or enable the path. So I'll select install it. Select no if you won't want to start now because changes to take effect. 1 minute. Let me just restart it once again. Or else I'll just open image. If I open this, it's stopping our particular things. Okay, so this is a page where I just want to paste my particular data here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just parallelly keep this data here, and also I'll just utilize this Excel to see what's the data that's getting mapped here. See, the data is getting written here. I'm just trying to do a copy paste here. So it has done. What I'll do is I'll just simply click on submit. So this is the first data. So what is it for the John Smith, right? So you can see it's for the John Smith. So after enabling this particular data, so the second data is for the Jane. So this for the Jane, right? So then I'll select copy paste the data. See, I'm not doing anything here. I'm just utilizing copy paste. It was intelligently copy paste all the data. So my duty is to just only just click on submit and paste the data, just to verify that okay, all the data that here it's properly trying to capture, right? See here, I have the data here. It's on the fourth. Okay, so I'll just say like okay, submit here, and just click on paste data. I'll see even the positions are getting changed. Here, the clipboard AI was able to smartly copy paste your data. Okay, so I'll just say like why I was just trying to paste data here, because like I'm just trying to verify that okay, this is the data. It's all fine. If you feel that okay, there is some data which has a mismatch and all, you can just click on cancel so that you can it will just stop it, right? So what I'll submit and I'll just say like hey, paste the data. So you're also able to paste the data. It's a simple copy paste. And the clipboard AI is also awarded the best AI tool in the last financial year. Um, it's not only the Excel data, you can copy the data from different sources and still you will be maximum trying to achieve the same task. Even I've tested with some other data also, it's totally working fine. I'll show you that particular scenario also. So we are now with the ninth row of data. That's not done, Michael. It's totally writing the data, right? So submit. So you can preview the data. Just click on paste it. So whatever we have seen yesterday, it's like the extension of the things. No open your path also. You can still achieve the same task using today. It's a free tool, right? So like just paste. So pasted successfully. So we have done all the data, copy pasting things and all, right? So that is how we can effectively utilize what I can say the clip. Yes, I'll share you the tools and all. Great tool. Earlier we used to create the flow for dynamic AI. Yes, now it's a copy pasting. How much accuracy we can expect? See, here we can just say that it's totally able to do that. If there is a mismatch from the data from copy pasting the things and all, you can achieve the same one. I'm like we can just stop the things. This clipboard AI consumes AI units. No, it won't. It won't use any sort of units. If you are an enterprise user, you can just get these things, or else even in the community version also you can get these things. So screen not visible mean, does anyone have the same issue? I think it's no, because I have been connected on multiple machines here. 1 minute. Okay, I think the screen has been not visualized. 1 minute. Yeah, are you able to see now? Yeah, I think it's done. Sorry, I think there is some issue with the application, so we are not able to see it. Share. Yeah. So now are we able to see? Can anyone just confirm? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Thanks for the confirmation. We doesn't require any sort of license. You can just utilize the same thing. It's a free. It doesn't require any AI units also. It's not that only on a RPA challenge we can just utilize. We can just try to utilize on multiple things. So let's say I'm just it's like a different thing, different component altogether. So after installing, you can just try to utilize these things. Let's say Yesterday we have utilized a different what you can say application, right? So let me just try to open that application also. I mean, like, we have some uh, different form. So let's see if we can able to copy paste in that particular form or not. Okay. So this is a form. I'll try to just utilize. So I'll say like this is the form I have. Okay. So for pasting, I now say that hey, paste the data here in this application. So what automatically it will try to do is it's trying to paste the data. So once everything goes fine, it will just try to submit on the things. So yes, I'll click on submit. So obviously there will be another sheet that happens, and I'll just say like, hey, paste the data. So you just need to. There were two important things we need to identify here. One is the source, and second thing is the destination. The source will be your copy data. Destination will be your paste data. So whenever you're trying to utilize copy paste scenarios, mostly where it's some sort of application again, it's not like general copy pasting. Yes, definitely this is a cool feature which will help us in trying to copy paste the scenarios. I think we cannot do integrating this clipboard with our flows in UiPath. How can we automate the this using the bot rather than doing it manually? See here, the major feature we just want to utilize is like if it's a copy paste, uh, then we can just try to go with the things. But I think there were next steps where we can also integrate clipboard AI into our particular flows and all. That's how the semantic activities came into picture. So we'll keep you posted on those things. How we can just actually integrate those things. It's all the new features that's been uh, having been introduced in your path, and that's how that came to picture. Can you integrate with UiPath Studio? Yes, I think presently we don't have that particular feature, but still you are trying to automate scenarios, right? So that is what here the feature brings us basically. Patudu, can you just confirm like or you have some sort of exposure here if Clipboard AI can be integrated with the UiPath Studio?
No, I'm not pretty sure about it, Kiran.
If it is copy paste scenarios, I think there is no such feature available. I basically see, but we'll just try to get those information and we'll try to update in the group or in maybe in the tomorrow session. I'll just let you know the scenarios too, right? So simply instead of just going forth and back with all the application, you're just trying to just paste the data here and say like, hey, I'm just trying to click the data before just trying to paste. That's a simple thing, right? Clipboard is a standalone. Yes, it's a standalone application. Okay. So what I've done is I even it's not only what I'll say. Uh, okay, it's not only the source might be from different ways. Like what I'll do is I'll just after finishing this I'll show you a different source, maybe an image or PDF. Let's say if we are able to get some data, I'm like not accurately you can get, but still you can get the data, right? So what I'll do is I'll just submit here. I think this is the last input we have. So I'll just paste it finally. Right. So what I'll do is I'll just and I'll say that my source will be a different one. So what I'll do is I'll just search for my information. Okay, I'll just open some other image. Let's see if we can just minimize this information. I think it's a bit blurry. I'll open a different one. Yeah, so I think we have some information here, right? So what I'll do is I'll just copy that this as my input source. Okay, so this is my input source basically. Okay, so now my input source was done. I'll come to this particular application. I know that I don't have all the information like company, role in company and all, but still I have some fields which I can copy here. I'll say like copy paste here. See whether if we are able to copy paste the scenario or not. Let's see. See, it has pasted my data, right? It has properly said that I have a proper number. It has properly extracted my address. Okay, so here the last name instead of my last name, it has took my father's name. That's totally fine, but at least it has written my name, right? So you have different sources for copy pasting your data, and you have identified that that is one of the source, and you are trying to just copy the data here, right? So that is how powerful this clipboard AI is. All the information is totally accurate, but if that particular data source is having, and all the fields might not be there here, but you can paste the required data what is available here, right? So that is how we can just utilize a feature here which can help us in copy pasting the data from any source here. It might be Excel, it might be an image, it might be PDF, it might be a PDF or Word or an email. Anything can be done or extracted here. Okay. Hope this is one feature which can help us in trying to have a better understanding here. Hope you have seen how powerful, without any sort of coding, we can just achieve the same thing. Right. Fine. That is one thing I just want to showcase. So this is one use case we thought of showcasing in terms of copy pasting the data from a clipboard AI. Right. Sir, suppose we consider invoice as source and choose Excel as a destination, then this might be the document understanding, right? Yes, it can also do the same thing, but I think we need to specify what were the line items and all these things. Yes, yeah, that's also one of the feature we can say. But it's again like manual intervention, right? Without sort of coding and all. It's a attended sort of scenario. We cannot make it happen in the unattended scenarios. It will be an attended automations. So that's the only drawback we have here in terms of clipboard AI. Yes. But I haven't tested that particular approach, what you have said. But maybe that is also interesting. Let's see. Let's take a small example here. Let's see if we can achieve the same thing. Quickly, I'll just take a document what my was saying. Mm, study projects. Yes, yes, yes. So let's say that I have an invoice. I'll just give it here in the desktop. Okay. So what I have here is I have a different website here. Okay. I'm like invoice. Let's see if we can achieve the same thing. So I'll just create a small Excel here. So which will talk about what are the items I want to paste here is I want to get the invoice number, customer ID, due date, let's say, invoice, invoice number. Okay. So I just want to get the due date. I just want to get the total amount, and I want to see bill to address. Okay. So these were the things, right? And also I just want to understand the tax rate. Yeah, fine. So this is what I just want to get it here. So what I'll do is, for the clipboard, I'll say that copy this particular data. Okay, it's trying to copy the data, and I say that paste it here. Let's see whether it will try to paste or not. Maybe it tries into some text document, but not something here. So it says that the invoice number. Let's see if we are getting the correct invoice number or not. So it says that the invoice number is 850013. Yes, it's correct. And due date, yes. Total amount, yes, it's correct, 5500. So bill to address, yes, it's a bill to address. And also the tax rate is 10%. I'll say like paste data. Yes, it has pasted the data too. So instead of I'm like waiting for all the things to be extracted, yes, this is also one of the feature we can just explore here in terms of copy pasting your data from a different invoice. Yes, it has totally worked. Yeah, thanks, Major, for giving that thing. Invoices in case every time we need to manually select input and output. I think you need to select multiple times the input source, but not the output source. So I have a different invoice, let's say altogether. So I have a different invoice, let's say this is another invoice. Let me just open this invoice too. Or else it's the same invoice. I think it's a different invoice, right? So what I'll do is I'll say like this is my copy document, which we'll try to copy and paste again. You just need to say like paste it here. So it's only instead of like if you have like 10 to 15 items, yes, it's totally working for us, right? Yeah, it has done the thing for us. Maybe on a different format. What it was there in that particular application, it was just trying to paste the things for us. So let's say the invoice here says the invoice number is 38645. Yes, we have the ash again added. The due date is 28th September. Yes, it has done that. And the total amount is 40. So yes, we have the total amount here. So since it doesn't have any sort of tax amount on all, it has not provided any tax amount. So the bill 2 is for robotics automations. Invoice 2, yes, invoiced or bill 2 is something like this, right? Yes, we can utilize, though it's of a different invoices, you are utilizing a single copy paste here, which is trying to provide you most of your actions here, right? It's one of the good feature we have here. Yeah. So no need to have multiple classifiers, multiple extractors, everything works here. Right. It's clipboard is one such great feature what we have. Hope it's working fine for us in this feature also. That's way to see. Even I haven't thought in that particular way. Yes, if we have that invoice and directly paste it here in the this is fine. It's a single. What I can say is like it's a small document, right? It's a one-page document, but in real times and all, you might have hundreds of pages of the documents. You cannot scroll all the time, all the things. It might be faster for us to just make sure that we are achieving those tasks in a faster way and all. So that's the use case three. I'll try to share all the documents which I have utilized. Just provide us the like output screens. Yes, you don't have anything here to showcase. Just keep some screenshots stating that hey, this is what I've done using Clipboard AI. This is what I've copy pasted the things and all, which can also help us evaluating your responses. Okay. So every time is to just make sure that you are changing your input and changing your input source, nothing but copy and pasting the things. The source and destination is important here for copy pasting the things, right? Fine. Let me just keep all these documents here. Fine. So that is what we thought of showcasing as the fourth part. But I will also try to get some info if we can have an integration. If that was a scenario, this would have not been as a standalone application. It's a different standalone application, right? So I think it might not be possible, but still, I'll try to confirm you if we have the sources that we can just integrate the things and all. Okay, so that is one thing. Okay, so the second thing we just want to showcase now is I have a template here. Okay, so I have a template here which generates the offer letter. So here the date I'll say like every time like add 7 days. So let's say your date is 18th, add 7 to it. So it will be 25th. My offer letter date should be there. Let's say your date is 25, add 7 days. It should be on 2nd. Right. So that is what my scenario is. So every time the date will be 7 days from now. So the name you'll have an input source, candidate address. Yes, you'll have an input source and the employee. Okay. So let's say I have this scenario. Mm, I have this, let's say, scenario developed here in UiPath. So I'll just try to create a new sequence for this. So let's say how we can achieve this thing. So my input source is a Word template, and also I have inputs for Excel. So I have the Excel here. So this is your input sheet. Let's say I've just kept, maybe I'll keep more address or more data. So I'll say like I have the first name, last name, and all these things. So I'll say like I have the first name, and also I'll include another column here which says last name. Okay. So here I'll just add other names. Okay. Right. So let's say that I have this particular data. So if you are trying to achieve this task manually, what you need to do is I need to come here date at 7 days. So name I'll try to write it as like first name plus last name. So candidate address I have here addresses like Hyderabad. So employer it's nothing but the company name. Let's say here I have two companies, which is Hyperautomation-ai and also UiPath, right? So these were the four details. I just need to fill in my offer letter where this is a Word document. I can just edit the things, right? But finally, you need to generate a PDF file here. So this will be your input template where I need to generate based on the first name. I need to rename the particular files here and just generate the offer letter. That is my end result. So you have an input source as a Word document, which is a template, and also Excel as your input source to fill or replace the values inside your particular Word document. And finally, you need to convert that into PDF, right? So this is my scenario, and let's see how we can just build this particular automation. Okay, it's very simple. Simple in the sense like this is what I just want to build, right? And also I'll show you how you can, at least you don't know, you are very fresher to these things, I can utilize these Word documents and all. You're not aware of all these things. What you can simply do is, I was into Earpath Studio. Yes, here you can see generate with autopilot, right? So what I'll do is, I'll just, at least you can have a skeleton here. So I'll say that uh, I want to read the data from Excel, loop the row the data table, and copy the template to destination folder. Okay, and rename with first column value, and replace keywords in Word and save as PDF. See, this is what my scenario is, right? What I'll do is I'm trying to generate something, a workflow or a skeleton where I can do changes inside it, and I'll just try to achieve the same task here. I'll click generate here to generate the workflow for me. So let's see if your path was able to understand my English and it was able to generate. So it was just providing my skeleton here, right? Which says that, let me just zoom a bit. It provides a template or a skeleton which says like read data from Excel, loop, copy template, rename it, replace keywords in a Word document, and save the document. Yes, yes, this is what I want to achieve. Just simply hit on confirm, where it will try to provide all your activities related to your actions you are trying to perform or try to automate the things. It will also make sure the dependencies are installed, because by default you will have only 4 to 5 dependencies like UI automation, system activities, and all these things, or email, Excel activities. But here I require Word activities, right? So it will automatically install things for me. See, all these features were introduced to make your life easier. Nothing but the developer life easier. No need. I'm like, here we are just trying to integrate the AI capabilities here. Instead of going to Google search for activities, come back, see if it works or not. Yes, here we are just integrated with all the things. It's making the life of a developer much easier here. See here, all the things were at least at a very high level. You are able to do the things. So we can get the things, make it happen for us. So now you know that, okay, for reading you need a read range workbook. For looping you have an Excel, for each one data table. So it has took Microsoft things like share drive. I was trying it from the locker folder only. So I'll just utilize copy. For renaming I'll utilize move file, and it says that, okay, document replace. So we have something called replace text activities here. Okay, I know that, okay, this should be happening here. And also we can also able to convert this thing where you're trying to export your data from .cox to .pdf. Yes, we are able to achieve these things. But how? Now let me just now we know that, okay, this is skeleton. I can just utilize, and I can just go ahead with the things and all. Okay, I can just do some small modifications here to make sure that everything is working fine for me. So my data was there in this use case series day 3. Okay, I think it was outside. So this is my input sheet. So after reading the data where it is getting stored, and also I need to provide the sheet name. Yes, I know it's just a sheet 1. Okay, so here I am trying to read the data. So it's already there that it's trying to root the store it in Excel data. Yes, I'm trying to loop it. That's totally fine. So what I need to do is, first of all, I need to copy the file, right? So copy the file. So I'll utilize copy file. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to copy the file from the desktop use case series folder. So where I have, this is my temporary file, right? So I'm trying to copy this file, okay, to which folder basically? I'm trying to copy it in day 3, which says that it's on the output folder, the same file basically, okay. Or you can just say like copy paste your things from this particular folder to this folder. So first of all, what I'm trying to do is, I just say like copy a start, nothing but let me also replicate the same steps what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to copy paste here the data. Fine. So in this particular folder, I'm trying to copy paste. Okay. Once I copy the data from that particular folder to this particular folder, so I'm trying to okay. So this file will be renamed to which one? So I'm trying to rename the file with the first name basically. Okay. So here I'll say that. So this is the file. I'm trying to rename that to output instead of 10. I'll say like less double quotes plus. So I'm trying to say that I am trying to add the current zero value is my first name. Okay. So what I'm trying to do, the second step is basically I am trying to say that hey, this should be renamed to John basically, right? So nothing but this is John offer letter. Okay. So after which I am trying to achieve which one? So what I can do is I have renamed. That's totally fine. So I need to replace the text here. So and also convert that to PDF. So what I'll do is I'll search for word activities. So you have two type of activities, like how you have Excel activities and how you have workbook activities. If you are utilizing workbook activities, no need of utilizing Excel application scope activity and all. But here I'm trying to utilize a container. Let's see how it works. So which file you're trying to read here? So this is the file you're trying to read. Okay. So after reading the file, you are trying to do what? You're trying to replace the text. So you have something called replace text in the document, right? So I've opened this. I'm trying to say that I want to replace the name here. So how you're trying to replace? So I'm saying that replace this name with current row of 0 dot to string plus you need some space in between, right? For the first name and the last name. So now also I'm trying to say current row of 1 dot to string. Okay. And after which it's also you're trying to replace what else? You're trying to replace the candidate address. So you're also copy pasting that particular thing. candidate address. Your candidate address is on current row of 2. So no need of utilizing all these things. So I'll utilize current row of 2 here. So similarly, the third value is basically your employer, nothing but the company name. So we are trying to replace the company details with the current row of 3. Okay, and we need to also replace the date, right? So I need to replace the date here with 7 days from now. So let's say, so here I don't know, let's say that how I need to get the 7 day. So generate uh, date from now 7 days with format. Example is like, let's say today is 18th 09/2024. Let's see if we're able to generate the things for us. So I don't know the expression, right, but still it has written the expression for me. So stating the date time dot now that add a 7 dot to string of date, month, and year format. See, I'm not writing anything. I'm like, here I'm not utilizing. I'm just trying to write it in English only, right? So this is what I want to do. After all these things, I just want to convert that to into PDF, right? So you have directly PDF. So where you want to save these things? After doing all these things, I just want to save here in this particular output folder. So same folder, right? Here we know that we are trying to read it from the same folder. So instead of uh, john.docx, I'll simply rename it as .pdf. If it is existing, just replace it, right? So that is what we are trying to achieve. Finally, this document will be converted into PDF, and you will also have the existing Word document. We can also delete these things if it's not required. You can also delete these things, right? So this is what I am trying to achieve. Okay, let me just see any queries we have. For each field we want to replace, should we have a replace text activity? Replace text. Replace text also does the same thing. Replace text is something what we're trying to do. We can also add multiple things, I hope so, but I think it doesn't matches. It only supports a single keyword here. We cannot replace all here. Okay. If it is having on multiple positions, we can replace all the things in all the places. That is what we can have in this particular feature. Okay. So we have built our code here. Let's see if we are able to generate our code for us. So let me close all the things, all the PPTs, just making the life easier. Fine. Let me run the file. Okay, it says that the file is already existing here. We can just replace existing. We also keep the extension override the file. Right. Let me just delete the files here. So which folder I have it? Let me just close this. Okay. So let me run it once again. Let's see if we have issues. So rename the file. Rename. Okay. Maybe rename. I think we have a different rename here, or else like we are utilizing the same rename file. Okay. Rename file is totally fine. Let me just run it again. Copying, paste, renaming it, trying to do the things. So let me try to run it once again. We cannot do that. We cannot eliminate multiple activities here. I think we just need to utilize all the things to make it happen. So I've just closed it. Maybe it's processing actually, and just I've closed it. Let me finally close it and do it. Why, why, why? It's able to do that, but let me just close it and do it. Yeah, fine. So let me just run it for the last time. So we don't have anything in the output folder. It's creating with the first name also. Maybe you should remove added as maybe something like that. Yeah, it's taking the address. Okay, so we have the files created for us. Let's see. I will try to open a pre-canon thing. Let's see if it is able to generate. Yeah, it has written from 18th. It's trying to write on 25th. Yes, that's right. It's of Bangalore location only, and it's for pre-canon, and it's for the year path. Yes, I think for the first we have John. It's for Hyperautomation-ai. Yes, it's for John Dave. It's from Hyderabad, and it's on 25th. Yes. It was able to write the data. This is how we can generate the things. I think why it's reading the first name, maybe first name, last name, and then there is an employee. It's trying to write it for the same things. Uh, Maybe we should do some small changes here while just reading the data. Read range, properties, add headers. Maybe this will just remove our resolution for the same. Yes, this is how check for address. Yes, thanks for that, Jitender. This is how we can just achieve the same task, right? So these were the two tasks we thought of showcasing as part of our particular second day of the series, and hope. Sorry, not the second day; it's the third day, right? Sorry, third day of the series. Hope you have learned something new in terms of a couple of new features and all. So, Pathrudu, I think we can just stop the recording. Can we just stay for a couple of minutes? We'll make everyone moderators. We'll just take a small pic and we'll just disperse from there. Thank you. Just give us 2 minutes so that we can just make everyone moderators. If possible, just stop the recording, Pathrudu. We are fine.